Yeah. All right then. Welcome back to another TK Breezy video. Today's video is going to be Smash related. I would like to go through all of the rows of characters, and I'll give you a little synopsis of what I think about that character. Now, as far as how many we're going to do this video, we're going to do 2 each video. So this is going to be from Mario all the way to Ganondorf, and then the next one will be Mewtwo to Little Mac, and then Greninja to probably the rest of the people. I'll just do a longer video. Greninja to everybody else. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the character select screen so you guys can see what we're talking about. All right, so first and foremost, man, we got Mario, okay? Mario is a brawler for sure. You know, he gets in there, he wants to scrap. He also has a pretty annoying projectile, which I think people kind of sleep on, but I think that the angle that projectile comes down covers a lot. It's very hard to, like, you have to be under Mario usually to punish that, or you have to be over him and have good air momentum to get over him and punish it. Mario's most annoying move for sure is up air, because that leads into 7,000 other up airs, or it leads into forward air, or it puts you into a platform that's not fun to deal with either. And then, yeah, so basically with Mario, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drift at your opponent. You're gonna do this move that he's doing right now. That you see this right here? That's his nair. He's basically doing his nair right now. That's what you're gonna drift at people doing, right? And then, after a while, after you get to someone about 100% or whatever, you just start fishing for up smashes, because backwards up smash is safe and it's very annoying to deal with anyway. Oh, and don't jump out of shield either, you know? Don't, like, once you're at 100, or once you're at 100 playing against Mario and you jump out of shield, that's death. If you jump at Mario, that's death. It is what it is, you know? So that's Mario. Up next, we got Donkey Kong, who, to me, in my opinion, is the best heavy. Now, I know other people will say that's probably not true, and I know for a while everyone was saying Donkey Kong sucks, but I don't see that. That character has great range. He has a down tilt that trips very frequently. He has a cargo throw that will end any stock, you know, if it's going too long. Like, if he can't find the kill any other way, he's just gonna cargo throw you, jump off stage, right? The range is crazy. Up B super armor. He has 3 spikes. He has a grounding. Wait, is it 3 or 2? What? Down air, side B, down B, forward air. So he has 4 spikes actually. He has a way to ground you that also has super armor. You know, super armor on his up B, which is now a kill move. So, yeah, this character's kind of insane, man. Now, I understand that, you know, obviously he probably has he definitely has a hard time landing, you know, because he doesn't really have, like, moves that are great under him. You know, down air, if you try to down air someone's shield or whatever, and they block it, you're getting punished. Neutral air does have intangible arms, I'm pretty sure, but, like, you have to line that up pretty well. But regardless, who even cares about being put in the air when your range is that crazy that no one should be able to hit you in the first place? I think I've lost to DK more than anybody else on quick play, but that's only when I'm playing my secondaries. Like, DK versus Wii Fit is nothing, but DK versus, like, all of these other characters I try to play, I be getting slapped. So yeah, DK is kind of insane for a heavy. Overall though, I don't, you know, if you're talking about the rest of the casting, I'm sure he can get slapped. Link is annoying. It's not even projectiles wise, it's actually nair. Now, I don't know why Sakurai decided to make Link's nair the best move in the game. Like it literally, and like there's no way it's not the best move in the game, bro. It does everything. Like, you can use it out of shield, you can use it to land on people, you can kick through projectiles. Man, bro, nair deserves to be its own character. Like, you can separate Link, it should be like Link and then Link's nair. Like, that's how it should be. Other than that though, he does have some pretty good potential kill power. He has some pretty good out of shield options outside of well, I'll say nair, outside of up B. He has all of his smashes are really strong. I think that step back F smash will catch everyone at least once. But yeah, I think the character's solid. Definitely not the best Link. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's obviously way better Links out. Well, not even obviously. Young Link is, I think he's just the best Link for sure. But I don't think he's worse than Toon Link. And that could be, you know, that's, in my opinion, I'm sure the Toon Link mains will hate that. But we'll get to you when we get to your video. So, Samus and Dark Samus, but you can just kind of loop them together. Not too much of a variance in between them. Just some small nuanced variances here and there. Samus on Wi-Fi is annoying. Samus on offline is more manageable, but still kind of annoying. I think that one thing that we thought at the beginning of this game was that projectiles were supposed to be like way weaker. And in a sense, like they are, but then they aren't. You know? Like, I feel as though that, like, yes, I think there was a lot of lag that was added to the inner projectiles for the reason, like, you're not supposed to be able to spam them like you could, like, in older games. But because of the shield changes in this game, I also think that they, you know, it kind of balances out how projectiles are seen. So Samus though, Samus has good kill power for sure. In a few of her moves. I mean, like outside of charge shot, you got back air, you got up smash now, you got up throw now. Her jab sucks, but no one ever does jab 1-2 anyway. And then if we jump in a training while we're talking, because then I have to keep going back to each character, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, so yeah, man, like I think Samus is pretty it's a pretty alright character. I think Samus is the type of character that will whittle you down by annoying you and then thus eventually flustering you. So if you have good resilience and dealing with projectiles and things like that, then usually you'll be able to, I feel like you'll do a decent job against Samus. But I know that I don't, because because I hate Samus. Anyway, well, I keep picking up this PS5 controller like I'm about to do something with that. Yoshi's all have one brain cell. Next, Kirby. Now, anyway, like actually, yo, imagine Yoshi, great character. I feel like the one thing that I would have wanted Yoshi to have, but then at the same time should not have, is like a combo throw. But Yoshi doesn't need combo throws because all of his hits are combos. Like, you hit an F tilt, that's a combo. You hit a down tilt, that's a tech chase. You hit an up tilt, that's a combo, right? So you hit a jab, that's a tech chase. So Yoshi's definitely got stuff without needing the grabs. I think his grab is still really relatively annoying regardless though. I think his grabs are mostly for positioning, and then on top of that you still have the egg lay. Yoshi has good kill power. Yoshi has annoying projectile now that it bounces in this game, and on top of that, great airspeed, and can recover from pretty much anywhere now that up B is like almost, it's pretty much a third jump. Okay, Kirby. This character sucks, and like that sucks because I really like Kirby. Now I understand that there's some Kirbys out there that like can do some work, but overall, bro, Kirby just will never get back to the shine that he got from 64. Like, he was great in 64, then he was terrible in Melee, and then he was mid in everything else. You know, I think this is definitely a better iteration of Kirby for sure, but for the most part, I just think this character is kind of lackluster. And the biggest issue with Kirby, I think, isn't even like his moves are bad. I think Kirby has decent frame data. It's just because he's slow. He's slow in a game where, like, you know, being slow is a huge issue. He's slow, he's small, and he's easily killable, and he has terrible airspeed to be a character that has multiple jumps. So that just does not help Kirby at all, in my opinion. And for that reason, I feel like Kirby kind of sucks. Now, I still play Kirby. I think he's very fun, but I think as far as like for tournaments and things like that, that's like a maybe secondary only type deal. Fox. You know, man, Fox, he's like, I don't even know where to put Fox anymore, because I think that Fox is still a great character. But then I also think that Fox is too predictable, right? So like, what happens with Fox is that, like, obviously they, you know, at the beginning of the game, you know, you probably drop a couple of lasers, you get a couple up airs, you get a couple down airs or nair follow-ups, some up tilt up air follows, right? And then you get your opponent to 100%, and then you just start fishing for up smashes because you have no kill throw. So basically, it's either up smash, it's back air, and then that's it, right? Or maybe even an F smash every now and then. But that's basically how Fox kills. It's nair up smash or down air up smash, it's back air, or it's a straight F smash. And because of that, I feel like Fox has a hard time actually getting kills. Fox has kill power for sure, but he doesn't have easy ways to find these kills. And I think for that exact reason, Like, if you want to play Fox, Fox is a dope character, but you just have to think about the fact that like it will be kind of hard for you to get some kills sometimes if you're playing against someone who knows how to play against Fox. So yeah, Pikachu's busted. I shouldn't have to say anything else. This character has it all. Okay, he's got kill power, he's got combos, he's got almost 0 deaths. He's got great edge guard tools. He's got a great projectile. His dash attack kills. His up throw and down throw will lead into a kill. He can pancake and get under a lot of things. He's not as light as, you know, the lightest characters. I mean, he's relatively light, but he's not like Jigglypuff. He's not Pichu or anything like that. He's small, yes. Big busted. That's all I can. If you wanna pick up a good character, pick up Pikachu. Now the thing about Pikachu is that even though he is busted, there is some stuff that like is a little tech heavy. So if you're not the most technically sound, maybe this isn't the character for you. But if you put your mind to it, you know, and if you put a little practice to it, you could be a good Pikachu player as well. You know, that character, when I say that character's busted, I wish I was lying. Luigi's a character I think that sucks on paper, but like in practice doesn't, because I feel like when you think about Luigi, right, it's like, all right, this character has terrible airspeed, and he likes to use his aerials, and almost everything you need to do is almost off of a grab, right? But then when you look a little deeper, or you actually watch him in practice, who cares about your airspeed when you have an invincible down B at the beginning? You have a Zair that will lead into a grab that will get you big damage, and most people are trying to run away from you anyway, so you can just run at them. Luigi's whole game seems to be based around his grab, so if you're a very grab heavy person, you're a grappler, then go ahead and play some Luigi. He has easy combos, if you can get grabs. He has easy ways to rack up damage. He still has that great up smash like Mario, and he has an up B now that can also kill. Zair is annoying as fuck. I think that's like one of the most annoying moves in the game, and I think that Sakurai, that was a mistake, okay? Of all the things to give him, that Zair, if that Zair didn't last, I wouldn't be as mad. But the fact that his Zair, like the plunger comes out and it drops and it's still a hitbox, is why that move is so annoying. So, like, if it was just like a Zair, like a normalized Zair, like it's out, bam, that's it. What is Zair? That's when you hit the Z button in the air, and for characters that have tethers, they will throw their tether out. So yeah, you his Zair is his little vacuum thing, and when you shoot the vacuum thing in the air, it throws the whole plunger out, but the plunger shoots out, and then it disconnects, and then it drops, and when it drops, it still has a hitbox. So yeah, and you can't land on the shield. Yes, that is correct. You cannot land on the shield after 60 because you will get upbeat and most likely die. Any character in the game. So yeah, Luigi kind of busted, kind of nutty. You know, he's not super busted because I feel like there is ways that like you can definitely outspace Luigi with a good sword character, and he's easily edge guardable at times if you catch Luigi going for side Bs recklessly and things like that. Plus the recovery is like, I mean, his recovery is pretty good if he gets all of his tools going, but if he doesn't, then yeah, it's kind of lackluster. But the character is still pretty nutty on stage and has easy kill confirms, or easy kill options and kill confirms too. So Ness is a good character, despite what Wi-Fi may make you believe, because all the Wi-Fi Nesses are on here just throwing PK fires. PK fire is actually a really good projectile. He has good combos. He has good kill power. He has you know, he has nice little, well, I think the thing about Ness is his movement too. Not even like, you know, not even like he's going crazy with like wavelands and stuff like that, but the fact that like his double jump is relatively floaty. He's not super slow on the ground, and he has far-reaching normals, or far-reaching moves. I won't say normals, but his dash attack is far-reaching, his forward air is far-reaching. He has good out-of-shield options with Nair. And then of course obviously up B, and if you get caught in the tail, you're most likely gonna get hit anyway. So Ness, definitely a good character, but I think that because of Wi-Fi, a lot of people kind of like downgrade Ness to like being not as good as a character. But like then you have people like Best Ness really popping off, Faux popping off, and things like that. So I would, if you want to play Ness, play Ness. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing Ness. Just know that there's going to be a stigma against you, especially if you're Wi-Fi Ness, and that's not anyone's problem but the person that's playing against you. So Captain Falcon, Captain Falcon is like, I feel like Captain Falcon's actually kind of bad, but like with a lot of good stuff, if that makes sense. I think that like Falcon is like an easily like slapped character if you know the matchup, but Falcon also has some pretty good stuff. Did you know that it is literally impossible to punish up smash? That move is I don't know why that move is so safe, but it is. It just it's just like that character. I don't understand why that move was so safe, but Falcon, I think he's easily juggleable.
TKS yeet.
Yeet. Anyway, Falcon's easily juggable, easily comboable, but also he easily combos people, and his combos lead into good stuff. Like if you can find a nice combo into Nair, you get the you can do up air Nair, but the more reliable one in this game, I think, is first hit of Nair, not Nair, up air fair, and then the first hit of Nair to fair. His back air kills, all of his smashes kill, so that's really good. And then of course with side B being a combo option now too, that's great. But the issue with Falcon is that, yeah, he can't get it a little predictable what he's looking for. Falcon does have a good out of shield option now with up B out of shield for KOs if people land on your shield haphazardly, and I know that works quite well. Also, you can fish through platforms with that as well if someone's just sitting on a platform in the shield, so that's great for him. But the issue with Falcon is that, yes, he is easily juggable, he's easily edge guarded, and yeah, sometimes he can get relatively predictable. Now that speed definitely helps with predictability, because like, yeah, you can kind of like that, you can dash dance around a little more. I think his dash dance is a little ugly in this game comparison to the other games, but it still works, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Jigglypuff, I literally don't know what to say about this character, straight up. Like this character, like, I don't know if Jigs is bad or good right now, because I see good Jig stuff, but then I also think no one knows the matchup. So, you know, like, I just, like, there's like 3 Jigs players all together, so like I just don't really know if there is, like, you know, if there's like I need to see like a matchup chart for Jigs. But I think that Jigs is pretty, like, I think Jigs is interesting, more so than pretty good. I think Jigs definitely lost some of that flair from Smash 4, because you can't air dodge a million times like you could in Smash 4. So that, and then the way that back air turns you around now, so you can't just like fair or bear wall anymore, that's kind of something. But Jigs does have good out of shield options with Nair, has good ways to get into rest. Also, I think you can rest out of shield as well. So just, I mean, I think this is a gimmicky character for sure. So if you like gimmicks, maybe get into some Jigs. But you know, for my money, I'm not gonna play no Jigs. The active frames on Pound too. You were right. That's right. I forgot how active Pound is. That move is godlike, and you don't want to shield it twice because it will break your shield. So, and then after that, Jigs may be able to get a nice rest combo on you. Peach and Daisy. Now, the representation for Peach and Daisy is, I feel like they're always underrated, even though they're definitely good characters in this game. As far as the technical side of things, I do think that they can be a little technical. So if you're new to the game, maybe not Peach and Daisy unless you're like versed with them in some other game, or just, you know, some of the more float, or some of their mechanics at least. Float's pretty cool, allows you to do aerials like multiple times frequently and stuff. Her down air is good for pressure. Back air is good if you float cancel back air, because it's like safe on shield. Forward air is good for kills, but not as good as it was because they did nerf it a little bit. But even so, she still has some pretty decent kill power. Plus, you know, turnips are a pretty good projectile to work with as well. And that goes for Peach and Daisy. Their turnips got uniformed, which I don't know why they did that. Like, I feel like it was cool that they had a little difference, but then they were like, nah, forget that. We're gonna go ahead and uniform it. So that sucked. But that didn't help at all. I don't think I have a thing up here to wipe these off. Anyway, but I think that this character is definitely good. I used to play a little Peach and Daisy in or Peach in Smash 4, but that was just like for fun. So yeah, I think if you would like to play them, go ahead. You know, just know that there is a little tech on the side. You do have to learn how to do float cancel stuff, so you can get maximum combos off of your down air, and just in general have better movement with Peach and Daisy. Bowser. is what many consider, I think, the best heavy, even though I already told y'all earlier in this video that I think DK is the best heavy. I don't think Bowser's too far behind. This character has great out of shield options with up B, obviously. Character has immense kill power within like everything. You have F smash, you have back air, you have side B, you have up air, you have down air, you have down B. Like, he's got kill power. And the thing about Bowser is, I feel like you have to know that you're gonna get like hit a lot, right? Like, you're going to get hit a lot, right? Because that's just the nature of the heavies. But the thing is, you are the heaviest character in the game, so just eat those hits. You know what I'm saying? Eat those hits and then get a rage back here. So you know, like, that's the thing. Like, you know, don't worry about getting comboed too hard, because like, you are going to get comboed very hard. Like, that's just how it goes with Bowser, unfortunately, right? But that rage definitely works into your favor, because now you can get earlier kills. You can kill people at 60 with a back air, and whenever the chat's bringing up even more stuff that you can kill with down tilt, F tilt. Your fire breath, if you hit the inside, it will do like 45 damage. That joint crazy. You got tough guy armor as well, so no one can really jab you, because you can just walk through it. So, you know, it's just the law of the land. You're going to get slapped, but then you're going to find a stray hit at 50, and it's going to lead into a edge guard situation or a kill. And if you go into an edge guard situation, you're just going to crouch at the edge, and you're going to slap with that down tilt and hope to 2-frame and get the KO like that. So that's Bowser in a nutshell. Character is very heavy, very risk reward. The risk is you're playing Bowser. The reward is you're playing Bowser. Anyway, Ice Climbers. Technical character for sure. Don't really see too much representation for Ice Climbers, but when you do see them, when you see a good Ice Climbers out there, they go crazy. Like, Big D goes crazy. I know Esam has done some cool stuff with Ice Climbers as far as his vids and stuff like that. So, yeah. The issue with Ice Climbers, though, is that, like, yes, you do have to depend on your AI, who's a lot better in this game, I will say, in comparison to every other game that Ice Climbers has been in. However, you still have to depend on your AI, and sometimes she will do some dumb shit, you know? So, there's that. I think this character is definitely hard to master, but if you like more technical characters, then definitely get in there. You don't have, like, the chain grabs like you have in Brawl anymore, but you do have some very nice chain setups, if you will, that can lead into, like, she has some, like, decent, like, zero death ish stuff going for them. So if you want to try that, you want to be able to get one grab and go crazy, then yeah. Blizzard's very annoying move. Up air is very strong. Up tilt, up air is nice. Blizzard actually will lead into kills quite often if you do Blizzard into up tilt and then up airs. I think you have to desync them though. And yeah, I mean, that character is cool. I just think it's hard to play, and I think because of how hard this character is to play, that most people will just kind of shy away from it. So Sheik, I personally love Sheik. One of my favorite characters in the game for sure. Why is my camera tilted? One of my favorite characters in the game for sure. The issue with Sheik though is I feel like if there was one buff that I would give Sheik, it would be to put 1% more damage on every move that Sheik has. Maybe even 0.5%, right? So then when you're playing like one-on-ones, it's like 0.9 or some shit. But I think that Sheik, definitely a combo character. If you don't know your combos, don't play Sheik. It's just not worth it. Because you're not going to do a lot of damage unless you're always hitting strings. You have to hit strings because your 5-hit strings are the same as one Bowser F air, right? So yeah. Like, but if you want to rule neutral, if you want to look flashy when you're playing, if you want just a cool character to play, Sheik is it. Sheik is very fun. I mean, Sheik has combos off of so many things. You hit one fair, you're hitting 4 or 5 more fairs. You hit one fair, you hit nair, you're getting way more off of that. Watch a Void video if you want to see those combos. You get up air drag downs. You get up air drag downs on platforms where you can then lead to an up smash if you do it correctly. If you can't do that correctly though, you can do up air drag down forward smash or down smash. Up air drag downs are just my favorite part of that character just in general. So yeah, but the issue with Sheik, yes, is that Sheik lacks kill power. Now you can get, I think Sheik has 3 good kill windows. You have the down tilt up smash kill window. You have the nair, bouncing fish kill window, or you have the needles bouncing fish kill window. And also, after a while, you can just try to find a stray bear at like 170. But that's like way late. And if you're waiting that late, then like that sucks for you. The thing about Sheik though is she is hard to catch and plays neutral very well. So if you can play neutral well, then you can just kind of negate even like most of these issues. You're just gonna have to play a longer game for sure. But I love this character. Character's dope. And also another one of her, even though like people say she doesn't have a lot of kill power, there is some kill power within bouncing fish. There's some kill power within F smash, and there's some kill power within the grenade. The grenade is obviously just kind of hard to hit, and of course up smash if you tipper it or you sweet spot it. So yeah, I mean, character's dope, just kind of hard to play because of like the factor is like you will die at 70 and you can kill at like 120, but you most likely won't get that kill at 120, so you'll probably have to get that kill at like 170. And so like that's just the law of the land. Zelda, great on Wi-Fi, also good off Wi-Fi. I know Vin just won something recently, so good for them. Zelda's kind of an annoying character, but that's just the archetype of this character. Most of your B moves are very annoying to deal with. The Phantom, neutral, the invincibility on neutral B, up B being the kill move or just being able to warp you around anyway. Now don't be too predictable with up B though, because if you up B into someone and they're blocking, you're going to get up smashed for sure. But yeah, Zelda definitely probably definitely the best iteration of Zelda outside of like PM Zelda. That character went crazy. But definitely the best iteration of Zelda so far. You got throw combos with down throw. Your forward and back air are great out of shield options for how quick they come out. Now sometimes if you don't get the sweet spot, that sucks. But if you are good at the sweet spot, then yeah, you're gonna be just fine. This character, I feel like this character gets a bad rap mostly because of Wi-Fi Zeldas. And yes, Wi-Fi Zelda is one of the worst and most annoying characters in the game, but one of the best, sorry, and most annoying characters in the game. But even offline, Zelda can still hold her own. So, you know, if you like somewhat defensive style of gameplay plus zoning, then Zelda's it. Because like what happens with Zelda is that like you're zoning the entire time, and when someone finally breaks your zone and does something, you hit neutral B and then it throws them back out and then you start zoning again. So yeah. Doc. See my Doc. Oh, I love Doc. I like Doc way more than Mario. Unfortunately, this character does suck though. Very low speed on the character and recovery. But where Doc shines is kill power for sure. You have kill power. You have more kill power than Mario in most of your moves. Your up B is a kill move. Down tilt up B is nice. Down throw up B is nice on heavier characters, or I think lighter characters because of weight dependent stuff. Down B is nice. Your down B is tornado, and that's a good move. And things like that. But the issue is with Doc, yeah, your combos don't last nearly as long because he's not really a combo character. He's a very heavy character. Or he's a very heavy hitting character, sorry. But this character is fun. This character is fun. Best backthrow in the game for sure. I got the emote for the reason. Yeet! You know what I'm saying? Gotta throw them boys straight out the game. That's what we like to see. So, if you want to play Doc, I don't think there's an issue with playing Doc over Mario. You're gonna have harder matchups. That's just what it is. Like you're gonna have harder matchups, but that character does get those nice kills, and you can go off an edge guard with a down B if you're good like that. Because most people can't challenge down B that well off the stage, so you're just gonna down B them for the kill, or they're at the up B early and probably just drift to their deaths anyway. Pichu, this character was nuts. And now it's just good, but goddamn was this character not nuts, bro. This character went stupid at the beginning of this game, and it was funny because I thought, you know, I saw Pichu get back in the game, and I'm thinking like, oh, this character's gonna be a joke. I'm a main Pichu and beat ass. And then I found out Pichu was actually good, and I was like, wow, this isn't a joke anymore. Pichu, if you are a character that does not have good hitboxes for hitting people that are small, this matchup is a fucking pain. And I say that as a Wii Fit Trainer main because this is my least favorite matchup. And then this matchup was so unfun for me that I actually started playing Greninja when I was still competitive, just so I could sweep the ground. Now Greninja versus Pichu, fun matchup. Sweep the ground, down to the up smash, kills are like 80. It's great. But Pichu just in general is definitely now Pikachu light. Like if you're gonna play one of the rats, I suggest playing Pikachu. But if you like Pichu just because Pichu's cute or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. Pichu definitely has their own, you know, strengths. Their F smash I feel like is a little better than Pikachu's. Not off power, but just off like consistency and stuff. Like it's the multi hits allow you to like kind of drag people in. And on top of that, most times people will drop shield for some reason to get hit by that. Back air is dope. Thunder is dope. Up smash out of shield is dope. Character is just nice. You do damage to yourself the entire time you're using electric moves, so that is something you have to work out for. But honestly, you're Pichu and you're expecting to die early anyway, so like it doesn't really matter. You know? That's and yeah, you're right. The consistent thunder direction. Pichu's thunder always shoots forward, so even if you hit the thunder and the opponent like drops down behind you, they're going forward. So that's a pretty nice thing as well. So you can reverse your direction if you need to, be reversed if you need to send another way and all that good stuff. Solid character for sure. Definitely one of the better characters in the game. I don't know about best anymore, but definitely one of the better characters in the game. Falco is a cool character. That's it. That's about where we can put Falco, because to say Falco is good is like Falco is a decent character, and I feel like there's some Falcos doing some very, very cool things, but Falco, there's something about him that just does not equate to him being a top tier. And I think it might have to be something about his speed for sure. Like if Falco was a little faster, he would be godlike. As Coney does call him, he is cutscene character, because if you hit with one up tilt or up throw, you're getting hit with at least 4 or 5 more times with up airs, more up tilts, and things like that. Falco has consistent kill options with going for up tilt back air. I think up throw back air works too, but I know it's up tilt back air that works well. He has pretty good kill power as well with an F smash. But the issue is that like Falco's hits can sometimes be inconsistent. I know that up smash got buffed, but it still seems like it doesn't hit directly in front of him. So up smash out of shield isn't the most reliable unless you're playing against a tall character, which then it is more reliable. Falco also is really good at chasing people off stage. Fair is just such a great edge guard tool. You just jump off stage, you fair, it's like a wall, and then you make it back to stage because you have one of the highest double jumps, if not the highest double jump in the game. And then up B is relative, it has some pretty good distance on it. And it's not Fox distance, obviously. He's always had a shorter up B, but I feel like it's a little longer in this game. And magnet hands go crazy too. So this character is decent. I think that if Falco was high tier, he would be the lowest part of high tier. And honestly I do think he's high tier, but like the lowest part of high tier. I'm not gonna do that low high to high mid tier. No. I think he's actually just low high tier. Yeah, I like playing this character though. Very fun. And if you want to play a character that likes to do combos and look swaggy, then play some Falco. Marth. This character sucks, but like not really. This character only sucks because Tipper is very inconsistent in this game, although they did just buff it. And an up tilt Tipper being way easier to hit is actually a godsend for Marth, because up tilt's a good move. Obviously, most of the times you play Marth, you just say, hey, play Lucina, right? But if you're really good at spacing, why not, you know, try your hand at some Marth. Marth is very, like, I play Marth still over Lucina because I just like the idea of hitting Tippers. But unfortunately, with the way that Tippers work in this game, or the way that the hitboxes work, Marth definitely needs some more Tipper buffs on a couple of his moves to make him a little more consistent with Tippers. I feel like I'm getting Tippers on hits usually that I shouldn't even get Tippers on. Like someone will be standing right next to me and I'll hit an up tilt and it will Tipper, and I'm like, what? But then I feel like I'm getting the perfect Tipper F smash spacing and it won't Tipper. So I don't know, there's some levels of inconsistencies on Marth Tippers that I don't like, but I do like this character a lot though. So on the other hand though, if you don't want to worry about Tippers, just play Lucina. Their archetype is just a good archetype in general. They have good up B out of shield. Up smash is actually a KO option, which most people can't seem to forget about, because like, you know, if you're gonna do something out of shield, it's usually up B, but up smash out of shield does work well too. You have back air and you have F smash for KOs, and even though those are only two options, both of those options are really easy to hit. So especially back air. So like that's the thing about Lucina, is that like back air is already a move that you're throwing out quite often anyway, so it's really easy to hit. And then F smash just has a lot of range, and if you get it well spaced enough, you usually won't get punished as such. So up air is a pretty good move as well, for juggles and for KOing. And then of course Dancing Blade for Marth, I think more so than Lucina. If you can get the last hit the tipper, that's a good KO as well. But as far as Lucina goes, very solid character. It's been solid since the beginning of this game and still is solid now. Feel like I don't see as much Lucina representation anymore, because I think this character is because everyone was playing Lucina so early in the game. I think everyone kind of knows how to play against Lucina, and that like makes it so that Lucina is easy to like run up against, right? But character's still solid, in my opinion. Regardless of how predictable this character can be, you're still going to get hit by that stuff because you know it's nice. Young Link, this character is fast and annoying, but I feel like Young Link is lacking a little bit of kill power, just a little bit though. I don't think that is anything that's going to hinder this character too much, because Young Link can also go off an edge guard if he would like, and also has good combos into KOs as well. Your arrows are basically Falco lasers that bounce up, so you can arrow into something else, usually down air or up air. The only reason I say that I feel like Young Link has bad kill power is because I remember like way back, like at the beginning, I think I was watching some match where I think Shofu was playing, and he down aired a K roll at like 170, and it was near the top, and that K roll still didn't die. So I was like, okay, well, that character needs some help. But yeah, there's combos into better KO options though. You got down air, you got up air, you got fair, you got nair if the match goes on too long, right? And then on top of that, like this is like a zoner character that also can scrap though, because like he's fast and can get in there with nair, can get in there with his fast jab, fast tilts and things. But if it starts to get a little too annoying, then you step back and throw boomerang, some arrows, and some bombs, and so you zone out. So yeah, man, character's solid. Definitely think to me, obviously, is the best Link. I know other Links in the comments and stuff will probably argue this, but that's okay, because this is my opinion, and you can have your opinion too, because that's how opinions work. Anyway, and last but not least, at least not in this block, is Ganondorf. Now, this is to me is the best iteration of Ganondorf since Melee. But the reason why Melee Ganon is good is because of the game engine. I have this theory that Ganon is only as good as the game engine allows him to be. Brawl did not work well for Ganon. Smash 4 did not work well for Ganon. But this game works well for Ganon with the 3-frame jump squat, because he's a little faster and he has large sword smashes now too. So that character is a Wi-Fi menace. That character also is an air dodge destroyer. Do not air dodge when you're playing against Ganon, because that is just death. You might as well just eat the hit that you're going to take if you didn't air dodge, usually, because you won't die. Like if you air dodge into an F smash, right? Instead of not air dodging, what you would have taken is probably an up air or like a neutral air, which would not have killed you. So this character can be kind of nuts. Some real Black Air Force activity coming from this character for sure. Very strong, easily gimpable though, and I think that like, yeah, it's one of those characters you're definitely gonna have to try to control the stage as much as possible, and go for some hard reads from some KOs too, man. I mean, this character was the same character that Nairo used to make the craziest comeback on Light. So I'm just saying, man, there's some power here for sure. If you were ever trying to get just a super powerful character that can kill relatively early, then Ganon is it. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. This is the first block. We went Mario to Ganondorf. Next video we will do Mewtwo to Little Mac, and then after that we'll do Greninja to the rest of the characters, including the Miis. But yeah, man, what do you think about these characters? Do you have any input on any of these first block of characters? We got all the way from Mario to Ganondorf. If you do, leave a comment below. And leave a like if you like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know if you like this type of format, because I know that people just don't, they don't think I don't be knowing shit about this game. That's not true, bro. It's not true at all. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video once we go through Mewtwo to Little Mac. Peace!